is it that they collect?
All things.
Hello everyone, this is Collector of All Things, and today I'm with
XX Game Time.
and we're going to be looking at something special. And the reason why I have XVX on the show is that we're going to be looking at one of XVX's watches. And wristwatch check. I'm wearing my Hamilton, and you can actually see this on my site if you want to see the review of this. This is my Pioneer, and we're going to be looking at what watch is that?
It's called the G-Shock.
Okay, it's a G-Shock, and this one is the Baby G?
Yeah.
The Baby G. So what made you want to get a Baby G?
Well, I like G-Shock, and it looks really nice to look at. Like, we went on a trip, and they had a Baby G at a store, and it was a really nice watch, and I'm like, oh, look at that, it's really nice. So, yeah, I just pointed it out, and then here it is right now.
And you're into watches, right? Because on XVX Game Time's channel, he also has his watch collection. So you can see his other watches, and this is a new addition. So you can see some of his other watches. And so you're really into watch collecting, right? So do you have a favorite? The Baby G? Well, it is XVX Game Time's favorite watch. So why don't we take a closer look? So we're going to switch perspectives right now. We're going to take a closer look at the watch and see some of the features. Well, now we have a close-up of this incredible Baby G. So one of the things I want to talk about is am I correct in saying this is your favorite color?
Yeah.
So you like blue, and we have a nice dark shade of blue right here with a light shade of blue, and then a white face inside, and it says Baby G on the top. Now this is of course a quartz, and if we look on the back, it's written on the back here. It's shock resistant, of course, with the G-Shock known as the G-Shock brand from Casio. And if we look straight on we're going to see right here, it actually says Casio on the dial. And if we look a little bit closer, you can see that it has some really nice coloring. You've got the blue on the inside with a dark blue on the hands. And then, of course, you've got a little bit of red right in there. And then you've got these little sub dials. You got the 12 at the 12 o'clock, the 6 at the 6 o'clock, and then you just have the indications right here. And it has a really nice 3D design. Really, really looks good. And there's a little bit of texture right on the dial right there.
Yeah, I just noticed.
You just noticed that?
Yeah, I just noticed.
Isn't that awesome? And then, of course, you got pushers on each side, which are really cool right here. And then, of course, you have little screws here that are holding in the straps with these little protectors here that keep it like straight down so it hugs the wrist. All right, and this watch has some really great features. You want to maybe take the watch and just show us some of these features that this watch has?
Yeah, okay, so it can light up.
Oh, look at that.
It really looks like sunlight on the camera, but like
a little tiny sun, yeah.
And then it can switch time, so there's a timer.
Oh, look
an
at that.
Alarm. It says the day.
Sunday, yeah.
Tide.
So, oh wow, you have the tide
And then
level.
there's a time.
Okay.
And it just goes back.
So you have a timer. It gives you the day of the week, and here you have the high and low tide on this side, right?
Yeah.
So now you know what the tide is right now where we are, because you can actually program this for what city you're in, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
I've been messing around with it at school.
You've been playing with it when you're at school?
Yeah.
Oh, well, in between doing your studies, right?
Yeah.
So that is pretty awesome.
So there's a search mode here.
Okay.
And if I just press it, it can go to the temperature.
Oh, wow.
So 30.1 degrees Celsius.
That's amazing.
And this is tide.
Oh, I
Tide.
could see that. Yeah, the tide. Oh, wow.
So it has a lot of things to do with tide and this.
Well, temperature, tide, because this is something that's designed to be rugged and to be outdoorsy. You take this outside. So that's awesome. You can take this out with you and you can do some amazing stuff with it. So in reality, this is not just a watch. This is like a smart watch. This is pretty awesome, and it's very robust. I can see that it still looks brand new, and you've taken this to school and you've played with it and you run around with it and you've been working on it. So this is just a phenomenal watch. Why don't we try to put it on, and we'll do what's called a wristwatch check. All right. So here, let's just put it on you. And here we have it on the wrist, and wow, look at that. That looks just awesome. It fits you so well.
Yeah, I know.
I really, wow, that is stunning. Very nice watch. Maybe give it a nice little turn here and show the buckle. That is beautiful. Wow, I really approve of this watch. That's fantastic.
And one of the reasons why I got it is all like G-Shocks.
That's amazing. All right. All right, that's about all we have to say about this. What a fantastic watch. Well, that was it. So I think you understand why this is XVX's favorite watch right there. And I gotta say, I love it. I'm blown away by the watch and all the features it can do. This thing can do far more features than most of my watches. Actually, I think than all my watches. I don't have the temperature gauge. I don't have the tide reading. That is just, it's an amazing watch. And I'm so happy that you have it, that you're into collecting these watches. That I wouldn't have known how amazing the G-Shock or the Baby G was if it wasn't for you.
I do gotta give a compliment to one of your watches.
Okay.
I like your eDocs because of the case it comes in.
Oh, you like the case that looks like, and again, if you want to see what he's talking about, I do have it on my channel, you can see it, but it basically just straight up to say it's a case that looks like a racing chair from a car. Yeah, you're right. That is kind of cool.
And it does look nice.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you for that. So I hope you like this look at X-Ray Game Time Baby G and the Baby G. Do you recommend, if someone wants to go pick up a Baby G, do you think that it's a good thing to do?
Yeah.
And I think if the Baby Gs are good, I think the G-Shocks in general are a great watch to purchase. Something if you want to have, if you're going to go out and camp or you're gonna go out into the wild, maybe something if you want to work out with. It's a phenomenal watch, or just to wear every day. It's very robust, very strong, and has a lot of functions. And it has a style on its own. It's a classic. It's something really neat.
Like when you were saying before, like just wear it like every day. Like I said before, I've been wearing it to school lately, and yeah, it's just fun to wear.
Isn't it, huh?
Yeah.
And it looks great on you. Well, thanks for sticking around and taking a look at the Baby G-Shock with us. And we give it thumbs up?
Yeah.
All right, that's awesome. And if you want to check out XVX Game Time's channel, you can. And we'll see you in a future video.
Yeah.
All right,
Bye.
take care. Bye.